A disappointment gap is likely to occur if the contract implementation doesn't consider ongoing operations. This is more than KPIs and meetings. Think about the people who are affected by it. How can you determine this in your reviews? By looking at different ways to measure performance. Quantitative KPIs give you the raw data. It is objective. Qualitative KPIs tell you about the real perceptions. This is more subjective. For example, data shows that your supplier is meeting all of the minimum standards, but your stakeholders are still complaining about some issues. Why is this happening? Well, there could be many reasons. Sometimes your stakeholders have other preferences. Other times, expectations are misaligned. And then there are times when your organisation's conduct hinders your supplier's ability to perform.
The lesson here is to collect both quantitative and qualitative data, carry out an analysis and use this as supporting evidence to start asking important questions. And of course, always search for the underlying reasons to any issue. You don't want anything undermining the value you've worked so hard to create. Which leads us to the next question. How do you ensure value is not lost?
By being proactive. Whether or not you're in the best situation, you can always do things to make it better. You won't always have sourced or negotiated the most favourable terms. Maybe you were handed responsibility for a contract that has issues or was not well managed. So the goal of performance management then is to fill the disappointment gap and deliver the value identified at the start and realise potential value throughout. Most organisations still have a hard time doing this well.
That's true, but there are cases where even more is done. Supplier relationship management identifies which aspects of supply and suppliers are going to be important for your organisation in the future. In these relationships, more is done to build a collaborative working partnership that delivers additional benefits to both sides.
Where do you think value will come from in this approach? The answer is service and innovation. So you can look at performance management as delivering against the bottom line of cost and risk. The value of any type of market engagement or sourcing activity can be quickly lost without two-way, dedicated and targeted performance management.